The third question that you should ask yourself as an EB-5 investor is, are you confident that the project will create sufficient jobs so that the conditions on your green card can eventually be removed? As you may know, the EB-5 program requires that each applicant's investment be credited with the creation of 10 or more jobs in order to get to keep your green card. Exactly 24 months after receiving your green card, the USCIS tests the project in form of a so-called I-829 filing. If by then the project has created enough jobs to credit the individual investor with at least 10 jobs, then the conditions on your green card are removed. But if at that point it turns out that the project did not create sufficient jobs, the USCIS would withdraw your green card. So this is obviously a significant concern to investors. Uniquely for EB-5 investors, Big River Steel has already created all the necessary jobs for the full capital raise, which removes the removal of conditions risk for investors. Big River Steel employed a financing structure which the USCIS conceived of and approved in order to allow projects to begin construction prior to completing their EB-5 fundraising. In this structure, the equity owners of the project may provide so-called bridge equity, effectively putting in extra money into the project up front, which will then later be repaid with EB-5 capital. So the project can begin construction much sooner and doesn't have to wait for the full EB-5 capital raise to be completed. So in our case, in 2014, the owners of Big River Steel provided an additional $200 million, so the project was fully financed on day one. As a result, construction was able to begin in the fall of 2014 and finished already at the end of 2017. So all EB-5 capital raised today goes to repay that bridge equity, and most importantly, each new EB-5 investor gets credit for the jobs as if they had been invested from the beginning. For a $200 million raise, each of our 400 investors will need to prove at least 10 jobs. So in order for all investors to safely get to keep their green cards, this project needs to have created 4,000 jobs. Well, today, this project has already created over 10,000 verified jobs, which is more than 2.5 times the necessary amount. This has actually been certified by an independent economist group called Evans & Associates, which is one of the most experienced such companies in the EB-5 space. So in short, EB-5 investors in Big River Steel can rest assured that enough jobs have already been created for the future safe removal of conditions on their green cards.